So these are the alarming signs that actually indicate that you're actually not taking your health seriously. So I want you to understand that I'm not being very judgmental here. I'm trying to make us be very productive about our health, okay? So the first thing is that ignoring symptoms. People actually experience headaches. Find someone experiencing headache, they're getting abdominal pain and all that, and instead of actually seeking attention, medical care, seeing a doctor from a health facility, these people tend to just stay home and do their work without seeking medical attention. I actually think you should stop ignoring those symptoms. It's actually not very good. So if you have a certain symptom, please don't ignore it. Try to make sure you seek medical attention. So a doctor actually writes for you medicine for 5 days. Okay, so he writes for you medicine and dosages for 5 days, and then after 2 days probably you're getting better, and then you stop taking the medicine. Okay, there is a reason as to why the doctor actually writes medicine for a particular course or probably 5 days. So you taking the dose for 3 days and probably you're getting better does not actually mean proper cure. Please make sure you finish the dose as prescribed by the doctor, okay, so that you don't fall a victim of recurrence of the disease. You don't want that to happen. Another thing is the lack of physical activity. So basically for you, let me say you probably have an office job, so you spend 24 hours seated, you don't walk, generally you're just seated, you rarely move out. More to that, you're even eating a lot of foods that are containing a lot of fat, and all that. If you're that kind of person, check up, please. Check out. Start doing some physical activity. Start walking around. Start taking breaks around. Move around whenever you're at work, and increase exercises associated with proper cardiopulmonary health. That is having good functioning of the heart as well as the lungs. So please avoid taking long periods of time seated at office and you're not moving around. Please try to move around, because you want to really take your health seriously. And the other thing is not going for checkups. So I'm going to give a scenario like in African setting. So most people always want to go to the hospital whenever they get issues. Why don't you make it a routine that once in a while, take your time, go to the hospital and have a general workup, talk to your doctor, do have a general workup, so that you don't be like these people whereby you only come to the hospital when you start getting certain symptoms. Have a general workup so that you can actually see exactly how your body is functioning and everything, okay, so that you don't fall victim to surprise diseases. You might actually get shocked that certain things might be asymptomatic at first, and then you're in the asymptomatic stage when you're doing your general checkup without you find that those things are in the process of coming up. So you don't want to be in that cycle. Please make sure you come. Always have regular hospital checkups, make them routine, make them normal to you, so that you have a healthy lifestyle, so that things can actually be detected very early and treatment can be started. So for you actually take a lot of alcohol. Okay, so it is several types of gastrointestinal cancers actually linked to alcohol consumption, and a study was done in a Korean population-based cohort study including almost 12 million adults. Among those who consumed alcohol, increased frequency of alcohol consumption was associated with increased incidence of gastrointestinal malignancies, that is cancers, including esophageal, gastric, colorectal, biliary, and pancreatic cancers. So if you're actually taking a lot of alcohol, okay, you have to, because the evidence is actually right here that it's associated with increased gastrointestinal cancers, okay. Another thing is that another research actually shows that alcohol consumption is a risk factor for head and neck cancers. So patients who smoke and drink have an increased risk, have a greater risk for getting the head and neck cancers. So if you're actually taking alcohol. So in conclusion, I want you to turn your life around. So basically, if you drink a lot of alcohol, if you're a smoker, if you don't do regular medical checkups, please turn that around and start having regular medical checkups. Then the other thing is that if a doctor writes medicine for you for a certain course of time, please follow the doctor's prescriptions, okay? Because he wants the very best for you. He wants you to get better, turn your life around. Do some physical exercises, okay? Because you really want your heart and your lungs to be functioning very well. And for more of these videos, consider subscribing to our channel.